Hello students, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is my suggestion, stay at home, stay safe. Let's start a story. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse by William Saroyan from Snapshot. About author William Saroyan was a famous writer from Armenia. William wrote beautiful stories. He used simple language. Most of the stories were set in Armenia. He gave local color in his writing. That's why we can call him regional writer. About the lesson. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse is a simple story about two poor Armenian boys who are fond of riding horses. Aram, the narrator of the story, and Murad, Aram's cousin, narrator's cousin, belong to the Garoglanian tribe. Garoglanian tribe was famous for honesty and trust. Garoglanian tribe has no negative record of cheating or betraying. People belong to Garoglanian tribe were honest and faithful and had proud on their tribe. One day, Murad stole a horse and came to near the Aram's window and asked and offered horse riding at early morning near about 4 o'clock. When Aram heard that sudden tapping on his window outside, he jumped out of bed and took his head out to look for it. He could not believe on his eyes when he saw Murad was with a beautiful white horse over there. So far believing, he rubbed his eyes. When he assured that he was before Murad and the beautiful white horse, he went out where he accepted the offer of riding horse by Murad. It is a reminiscence. Reminiscence, a form of literature where narrator writes about himself or herself on the basis of memory. In another word, you can say that it is a kind of memoir. Aram remembers when he was 9 years old, the world for him was full of happiness and enjoyment. He believed in honesty and had proud on to be part of Geroglanian tribe in Armenia. The people belong to a Geroglanian tribe were famous for their honesty and truth. The people belong to Geroglanian tribe of Armenia never wanted to take advantage other people. They were very truthful and honest. With passage of time, the Geroglanian tribe was poverty stricken. The people belonged to it became poor. But even then, they did not live honesty and truthfulness. So when Murad came with the horse, before Aram, it created a suspicion and doubt for Aram whether he would ride the horse because he liked to ride horse or not. Finally, he decided to ride the horse. Both of them used to ride a horse in lonely barn, which was full of vineyard and bushes, where nobody would go. They rode there, and after riding, they hid the horse in the barn so that nobody could see. One day, the owner of the horse, named John Barrow, came there asking about his lost horse that was beautiful and white. Aram and Murad felt guilty, and finally they returned their horse. In mid of the story, you will also come to know about some other characters, and that is Uncle Khusro. Uncle Khusro is the narrator's uncle who was considered to be a crazy man. He has been described as a man with a short temper and irritable nature. He did not pay attention to his work. He only enjoyed his time in other useless works. He did not care about his family and his house works. One day, his house was on fire. His son came to him and informed about it. He told him that it had no harm and suggested his child that he should not pay attention to it. So by this statement you come to know that how crazy Uncle Khusro was. And in each and every family there is always a black sheep. So here Uncle Khusro was a black sheep in Aram's family. Another character was Jorab. the father of Murad, simple and industrious. He believed in the honesty and work. Now some lines I would like to start. So let's open the lesson and I will explain line by line. One day back there in the good old days when I was mine and the world was full of every imaginable kind of magnificence, and life was still a delightful and mysterious dream. My cousin Murad, who was considered crazy by everybody who knew him except me, came to my house at 4 in the morning and woke me up tapping on the window of my room. So here Aram reminds and recalls an experience when he was 9 years old. The world around him was full of magnificence, happiness, and mysterious dreams. He reminded that there was his cousin Murad, who was very crazy and mad. Everybody called him crazy, but for Aram, he had too much love. One day, he came to Aram's house at 4 o'clock in the morning and made him get up by tapping on the window of Aram's room. Aram, he said. He called Aram. Murad called Aram. I jumped out of the bed and looked out of the window. I could not believe what I saw. Aram, by listening that, jumped out of the bed and looked out of his window. I could not believe what I saw. Aram was very surprised to see outside, which made him not to believe on his own seeing. What did he do and why? It wasn't morning yet. It was dawn, but it was summer, and with daybreak, not many minutes around the corner of the world, it was light enough for me to know I wasn't dreaming. So there was not enough light. That's why he felt that he was dreaming. My cousin Murad was sitting on a beautiful white horse. He saw that his cousin Murad was over the back of a beautiful white horse. I stuck my head out of the window and rubbed my eyes. He was still in amazement, and that's why he took out his head and he started rubbing his eyes. Yes, he said in Armenian, it's hard. You're not dreaming. Make it quick if you want to ride. Standing outside, Murad told him that it was a horse and he was not dreaming. He asked him to be quick if he wanted to ride the horse. I knew my cousin Murad enjoyed being alive more than anybody else who had ever fallen into the world by mistake. But this was more than even I could believe. Aram was very well known about his cousin Murad, though others did not know about him, and that's why they considered Murad as crazy. In the first place, my earliest memories